The Late Late Show is the 26th episode of the first season of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus, and as always there will be spoilers from now as I go through the events in the episode and share some thoughts. I watch these to see how educational they are, and there are definitely some educational moments in this and some really practical tips as well. It starts off in the clubhouse at night, a little bit unusual, as Von Drake has a surprise, and we find out that this surprise is actually a meteor shower, and everybody's gathered there to watch it, and we get a very brief but quite educational description of what a meteor shower is, and then we get the Mousecatools, and we have a flashlight, conga drum, seesaw, and the mystery mouse Powell. And they wake up Donald with a rather delightful song. They then go and admire some fireflies, and then they sing a happy song. And then they use the first Mousecatool for a very exciting reason. They use the seesaw to help get Figaro down. Obviously, Figaro is fabulous, and Figaro is very much a character from Minnie's Bowtunes, as is Cuckoo who appeared in, I think, the previous episode. And as I mentioned in that episode, they're definitely bringing in Funhouse, and I do see they're bringing in elements of Minnie's Bowtunes, particularly with, well, Figaro and also Minnie's Clubhouse. The colour scheme is very similar to what we get with Bowtunes, and it kind of feels like they're maybe winding those shows down. I don't know if they are, but that's kind of what it feels like, or at least seeing how these elements do in this TV show to see if they can maybe make one gigantic TV show. I don't know, but certainly I liked seeing Figaro there. And then they use the Mousecatool flashlight, and they're doing shadow puppets, and I thought that was a really great idea. It's to help them stay awake, but it's something that most children can do at home. Most children have access to either a flashlight or some kind of light on a phone. It's a fun way to pass the time, generally very accessible. I thought that was a really good idea. Donald is asleep again, so they sing the Wakey Wakey Donald Donald Wakey Wakey Donald Duck song. It's so addictive. It's such a great song. It's brief, that's it. The lyrics I've just said, that's the entire song. And it's just tremendous fun. And then they do some exercises to help them stay awake. Again, another really good idea. It's something that many viewers will be able to do. But they do use a conga drum. And I will say this one maybe wasn't the best bit of advice. Within the episode, it's fantastic. It works well. But thinking in real terms, if children are trying to stay up late, whether to watch a meteor shower or the big one, New Year's, a lot of children struggle to stay awake till midnight. I don't think banging drums, well, it depends on how noisy your neighbours are being as well, but banging drums in the middle of the night might not be the best idea. But within the episode, it was absolutely fine. Then they do some animal spotting, another fun and educational way to pass the time, giving them a chance to observe their surroundings. And then we get the Mouse Kapal, and I wasn't sure who this would be. And it turns out that it's Pete, Chef Pete, and he cooks them some food to stay awake. And food is absolutely a good way to distract yourself from tiredness and potential boredom. So that went down well. And then we see the meteor shower. And the images are, well, not images you'd actually see. They're very Disney-fied, Mickey Mouse-fied, but they do look brilliant. The animation is gorgeous, and I think the pacing was very good as well. The images are quite quick, they're quite fast, but they're not too fast that it was difficult to see them, and it also didn't go on for too long either that it was very repetitive, so I think they handled the timing there really, really well. And then we get to see this gorgeous sunrise. The colours are stunning. It's a very well animated episode, even though it's quite dimly lit for a lot of it, because they are outside, and Clubhouse is usually very bright and vibrant. It's still visually really engaging, and I think they managed to find a balance there of still making it fun to look at and colourful while making it believable that it was quite late at night. It's a delight. It's educational. There are some really great tips that can be replicated at home. The Wakey Wakey Donald Donald song is just a joy. I hate it because it's addictive, but it is really great. And I have no complaints. Educational, a fun story, lots of good takeaways. The Late Late Show is a pretty decent episode of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Plus.